For hundreds of thousands of years, humans have depended on nature for their survival. Food came from plants and animals, yet a revolutionary advancement arrived. Instead of hunting and gathering food in the environment that humans lived in, humans learned how to grow their own food. The agricultural revolution, which began about 10,000 years ago, created an opportunity for humans to gain control over food. We grew wheat, rice, and corn in different parts of the world. Animals became domesticated in order to become a steady source of food to support the growth of human population. Humans became more capable to survive the difficulties of life. The population quickly began to rise.
Farming allowed people to build homes along rivers or wherever the ground was equipped for crops to grow. Civilizations formed where people shared accepted laws, common culture, economy, and faith. With the abundance of food, humans established permanent homes and devoted more time to new technological advances. Efficient farming equipment, utilization of water through irrigation, and a buildup of cities began to increase the population of society. As societies became more intricate, individuals began to specialize in different types of jobs, and the quality of life for everyone improved.
Human-caused, or formerly known as anthropogenic changes in land use, are due to forests being converted to grazing land, to agriculture, and to urban areas. The local amount of arable land is about 13% of the land surface. There has been a significant increase in the buildup of land that is occupied by human infrastructure, including transportation, housing, and industrial structures. The ability to feed a growing human population and nurture the civilization we know today has required many modifications of the biosphere. Agriculture has become a major driving force of life on Earth. It requires clearing vast acreages of native biodiversity, moving vast quantities of water for irrigation, and applying vast amounts of chemicals for fertilizer and biocides.
Many soil fertilizers contain nitrogen, which causes soil acidification when there are increasing amounts. This alters the structure of the ecosystem and eventually needs to be removed for increased productivity. In October 1999, the world's population reached 6 billion people, which is double that of 1959. The current population in the world is 6.8 billion people. It may increase to 9 or 12 billion people by 2050, and all of these people need to eat. Globally, there are about 1.6 billion hectares designated just to cropland, which is 40% of the total area of the Earth's surface. The land devoted to grazing for meat or poultry is about 30% of the world, and the increasing area devoted to aquaculture, the domestication of fisheries, is hard to estimate.
Human population growth is transforming the Earth's landscape through agriculture and urbanization and is having major impacts such as climate change, biodiversity loss, and degraded soil and water. Exploitation of land and water resources has impacted the environment we live in. Increased deforestation leads to runoff of pesticides, which is detrimental to the quality of life in water ecosystems and the quality of the soil.
As consumption accelerates, our ecological footprint on the Earth expands. Humans shape their habitat, foremost affecting the land. In order to sculpt the environment in positive ways to support life, there are many solutions to be considered. A recent article in Conservation magazine offered a potential solution to shape our existing methods of agriculture. Currently, society is collapsing to various urban hubs, but cities do not have the ability to feed our world's population. Vertical farming provides a variation of crops year-round, creates more jobs in the cities, leads to less agricultural runoff, and hopefully will reinvent mainstream agricultural practices. Vertical farming closely ties to the usage of greenhouses as well. For years, greenhouses have been in use, mostly by fresh vegetable enthusiasts, but now, society as a whole is beginning to realize the benefits of greenhouse production. As humans, it is impossible to ignore our impact on the biosphere. We are changing the world. We must decide how to proceed into the future and how to feed ourselves.